Hey, shut up. What? It's the Durag in the Deertag. It's the Durag.
Being guest on my podcast?
Hell yeah. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Born
Let's
ready.
see what Naeem said.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, okay, cool. Yeah, our third co-host is a little bit late. He's the one we were waiting for, and
Cool.
now we're still waiting for him. But
Yeah,
How
we're
long
just
you guys
going to
been
get
doing
into
this?
it.
5 years now. Yeah, man. It's been cool. We've had a lot of different phases of the pod. Well, also, real quick, before we get into it, Johnny Garbarino, thank you
Yes.
for joining us, brother.
Johnny Cannoli, Garbarino,
Johnny Canoli.
baby.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, man. Yo, dude, I just got hip to you through Drew. And, dude, your shit is so sick. I kept replaying the Cannoli slap. It was the ultimate psychological warfare. And it's crazy to see someone go through the full spectrum of emotions because this guy, sorry, what's his name? Your opponent?
Apostle Spencer.
Apostle Spencer.
Can you
yeah.
get it a little bit closer? My bad.
Apostle Spencer?
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah. He went through pure joy. He was happy to have the cannoli. Then when he smacked it, he was hurt, like emotionally hurt, and then pissed. And then right when he hit pissed, when he completed the trifecta, you hit him with another cannoli slap, dude.
It was like 9/11, dude. The second cannoli came out of nowhere.
There's a second cannoli.
It's horrible.
And then
When he charged me, I forgot I even had the cannoli in my hand. I just went to hook him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got so close. I thought he was going to hit me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not letting this fucking... He looked crazy. He looked nuts. He was going to kill me.
Was that your first time in like a press conference that big or that intense?
Definitely that big and that intense,
Yeah.
for sure, like in front of everybody. So I'm actually happy it went the way it did.
Yeah.
You know, for publicity and everything.
I mean, McGregor's probably an immediate fan. He saw you smack a guy with a cannoli.
Yeah, I think
He
I
had
made, I
pure
made his
joy.
week with that.
Yeah.
did you ever meet him before that, or was that the first time?
I met him a couple times prior to that, yeah.
Cool.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Dude, he seems like the man. I like what he's doing for BKFC too. BKFC is one of those things that like when I first saw it, I was surprised that it was legal. And I've always been like an MMA fan, but like you see how violent it is and you're like, they're doing this in America? This is wild. And dude, it was cool to just see like the rise of it come from like Mississippi to like slowly get legalized in more states. And then they were like, it's coming to the Wells Fargo. And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely, I'm going to be there.
Yes, so sick. And then you really just like, you were stacking W's because then you won. And then on top of that, you proposed.
Yeah.
And she said yes in an arena.
Yeah, thank God, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, how does that fucking feel, dude?
I don't really have words for it. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like the best feeling in the world, you know. That's why I made the speech the way I did. You know,
Yeah.
when I started off, I think I said like, "Hey, baby, this is the best moment of my life. I want to share it with you."
Yeah.
You know, and it was just amazing.
So romantic, dude. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Yeah.
To do that in Wells Fargo for me was amazing. It was like doing it at Madison Square Garden for any other fighter.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if anybody's ever done that before.
I've never seen it
I don't
happen. It is the sickest place to like as a kid growing up in Philly, if you had to pick a place to propose, it's probably like 50-yard line at the link or like right at the Wells Fargo.
That's
Yep.
been a dream of mine since I was a kid.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah, dude. And then did you have like a plan B? Like, I know no one ever plans to lose or anything like that, but did you have like a scenario where like, if I don't win, like don't bring the ring up to your boy or something?
No, yeah. It was definitely contingent on the fact that I won.
Yeah.
It would be
think-
crazy to lose and be like, wait, one more thing?
She would have probably said, "No, fuck you. I want to marry the other guy."
That's cool, dude. How long you been fighting for?
I've been fighting probably closer to 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, just maybe eight or 10 years, something like that.
Gotcha. And then,
I've been fighting my whole life, but doing amateurs and then professional, probably 10 years.
sweet. Yeah, so you've been taking it like super seriously for 10 years.
Super slow, if anything. I wanted to be prepared for the pros.
Yeah.
We had like 15 amateur fights, I think.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, I'm 4-1 in MMA, 1-0 in professional boxing, 1-0 in bare knuckle now.
Nice.
Nice.
Do you want to do more bare knuckle stuff?
I think so. I mean, if the money's right and the opportunities are right, which I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think I'm either going to fight in the next 2 months in Philadelphia at the 2300 arena, or I'm going to fight in Florence, Italy, which I'd prefer to
That
fight on, in Italy.
either one would be very sick.
The motherland.
Yeah,
Have you you go to Italy a lot?
all the time. All
Damn.
the time. Yeah, I love it.
I got to get over there, dude.
It's amazing.
Do you speak the native tongue?
Just a little bit, poco.
Yeah, nice.
That's more than I know,
But,
dude.
but it's good. Yeah. I know enough.
Yeah, no, that's cool, dude. I always picture like going back to the motherland, like a Godfather scenario, or like Tony like going back there. It just seems like a very like emotional experience if you're Italian.
Yeah, every time I go back, I mean, I think I feel different.
Yeah.
You know, I actually feel like I belong there more. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm American first.
Right.
But when you go there, everybody looks like me. The food is just, I don't know, the values, the morals, everything. When you conversate with people, it just seems like more natural.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, that's like Italian Jerusalem, brother.
Yeah,
that's the Holy Land.
Yeah, I went to
the holy site.
Garbarino, Italy, 3 years ago.
Garbarino, Italy?
Yeah, so my last name's Garbarino, right?
Yeah.
I went there, Garbarino, Italy, and that's where my whole entire family's from.
Oh, that's like almost like the Godfather, right? Like weren't they the last name Corleone is after the place in Italy,
Yeah.
Corleone?
Yep.
Damn.
So how it worked, I guess when everybody came over from Italy back in the day during like the 20s and the 40s, right, like World War I, World War II, when they had the big flux of immigrants, they would basically take their first name and be like, where are you from? And if it was like, you know, my grandfather, Giovanni, he'll be Giovanni di Garbarino.
Yeah.
Giovanni Garbarino. My name's Giovanni Gaetano Garbarino.
Nice.
That's the most Italian shit ever.
Yeah, Triple G at MMA I used to go by.
Yeah. That's very sick.
Yeah, that's like 40 vowels, brother. That's unbelievable. But that's so sick.
Yeah.
As a fighter, do you ever get pissed off that so many people compare things to fighting? Like, I feel like I've seen so many chefs be like, yeah, the kitchen is like stepping into the ring. Are you ever like, no?
Funny you say that because I was a chef for a long time.
Oh, is it like stepping into the ring?
It depends on the chef you had. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you had Marco Pierre White or Gordon Ramsay, I think it's like going into a fist fight for sure. You're going to get hit with a fucking frying pan or something. You know,
Yeah, for
burn
sure.
with some oil.
Yeah.
I think it's so mental though. Mentally, it's very hard as a chef. If you were to cook at a very high level, I think when you go into these high level kitchens,
Yeah.
I think it's stressful, man. More mentally than anything.
I'd much rather burn the steak than get knocked out, but that's just me.
Yeah,
You think that? So a guy's in your face fucking screaming at you.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
I've done both, I guess. I've lost fights and burnt steaks. Steaks are much lower.
Oh,
Much
man.
lower stakes on the steak.
Yeah, definitely lower stakes.
Lower stakes for sure.
Yeah, man. I don't know if this is a weird question, but like as you progressed and like became like a better and better fighter, have you noticed like people's demeanor around you change?
Yeah, good and bad.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of people that never would have given me the time of day, they want to be my friend.
Gotcha.
I'm never going to forget the people that I grew up around and like were always there for me.
Yeah.
And a lot of good people too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I also notice a lot of other fighters. I'm not going to name names, but I feel as though when I take the spotlight, now it's my time to shine, or I have a good moment in my career and whatever. I feel that there are, you know, either jealousy or hatefulness, and you know, I just try to never have any of that.
Of
But I
course.
definitely, it's noticeable. You know what I mean? Easily,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy to see people like shift like that. And then how do you like discern the new people that come in?
I welcome them.
Yeah.
And I'm like the same guy. I don't change with the room. I say I really don't. Like I'm going to stick up. If you're with me, I'm with you. It doesn't matter who I'm around. I'm never going to change with the room. So if you're not in the room, right, and people are talking about you, I would hope that a friend would pick up for me or pick up for you if you weren't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
for
how I
sure.
try to be. I'm a real guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're innocent until proven guilty. I feel that. No, that's the way to be.
How is someone supposed to receive a cannoli from you?
They're supposed to grab it like this with a smile.
Okay.
The guy was looking through me like he wanted to kill me.
Danny, do you have the video? Can we-
You gotta watch this.
I need a breakdown from you on this, dude. All is good here.
That's great. He wanted to kill me there. Oh, man, too close. Yeah, too close. It was either smack him or get thrown off the back because it looked like I was going to fall off the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is there like the other angle of that guy's face? It's like the best thing in the world.
There's a couple videos of it.
Yeah, I think I saw the one on YouTube.
He looks like
He's so hyped.
He's like thankful here still.
And then he's like, what?
Like he looked happy, but I swear he was looking at me goofy.
Upon second look, do you think he was still looking at you goofy?
I don't know. Something just hit me. I don't know why I gave him a cannoli. We're fighting. I don't know. Something happened.
Brother, I'm with you. Whatever you want to do.
Have you ever played cannoli games like this before, or was this a new thing?
Maybe not with cannolis, but like I remember, I don't know, maybe getting cocked with my mom in the kitchen. I just get hit with a frying pan or a wooden spoon, something like that.
Yeah,
you know,
you're used to culinary violence.
culinary violence. I am.
No, absolutely, dude.
Dude, I actually brought you a cannoli. I went to Philly Cannoli King, and
No way.
Yeah, I got 5 cannolis.
You're gonna laugh. I just went to Termini's. They were closed. I was gonna bring you guys a box.
Oh shit!
I'm so happy this guy did that.
No, we got you.
Dude, I'm kind of scared to give it to you now. Do we have a truce?
Yeah,
Right.
We have a ceasefire on the cast.
Ceasefire for sure.
great. Look at these.
I got 4 chocolates 2 chocolates and 3 traditionals.
They look good.
Yeah, brother. If you want one, get in there.
Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I didn't know cannolis were expensive.
Awesome.
The good ones.
How much were these? $6-7
$53 for the
Holy
5 of
shit.
them.
For
You
everything.
serious?
Yeah.
Cannoli shit, dude.
You see that? That's how you do it.
Punch them open, split them.
Yeah, you just do it like that. That's bad.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel like we all got to do this.
Yeah.
I'll just take this
Gonna
side.
get one?
This side's pre
Danny, I brought you one also.
Solid.
Everyone's got to get one, dude.
Oh, that's good.
Delicious.
That's real good, dude.
I should have just gave Danny a hot dog in his box. Damn it.
Damn, so you said 10 years you've been like really getting after it. And that's been like your fucking life, right?
Yeah.
What would you say are like the pros and cons of like having that singular of a focus?
Not making money for a while.
Yeah.
If you're going to chase this as a goal, like as a journey, you're not going to make money.
Yeah.
At least for the first, like, I don't know, 5 to 8 years probably. It's rough. Like I lived off sponsors and ticket money for a long time,
Yep.
you know? Oh, look what we did. Now you're about to get hit with a fucking cannoli.
Fucking up.
Dude,
Dude, I'm trying
that's
so hard
disrespect, dude. That's like dropping the flag.
I'm trying so hard to be cool for you, dude.
There's decorum, Drew.
This is the messiest thing to eat on a podcast.
The regatta's good.
But yeah, that's cool though, man. I've noticed for me sometimes, like, especially because I used to like be all into music, and that was like all I thought about, all I did. And then I found it hard for me to like kind of like talk to people because I wasn't like taking in outside stuff or like watching the news or like anything. Like all I cared about was this one thing. And I was always like curious with like other people who are like that focused if they ever like experienced anything like that.
No, yeah, I think any trait in the world, I think if you put your time into just to get to the really, really highest level, I think you're going to take a loss at some point until it finally takes off.
For sure. Yeah.
know?
Yeah, dude. And it's hard to do that. You just got to like have the faith, like this will be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah,
Being a
the all or
chef was
nothing
rough.
game.
When I was a chef, I didn't make any money. I
Yeah.
cooked at the highest level possible, and you weren't. I just didn't make any money.
Right.
You know,
How
you're
long
never
were you-
going to get paid what you think you're worth unless you own your own restaurant.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get paid way more for this podcast.
That's kind of the reason. I mean, not to relate it back to like everything's like fighting, but comedy's kind of similar in that we're like, it's a lot of just betting on yourself for so long until you start to see it work out. And then once you kind of start to see it work out, you got to bet on yourself even more.
You have to.
But yeah.
100% self belief.
Yeah.
No one's going to believe in it like you do.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, like Wells Fargo knocking somebody out, that's got to be like us getting 50,000 Patreon subscribers, dude.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and then you just got to keep that going. Do you already have the next fight booked?
Working on it.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks we have a contract signed.
Oh yeah, you were saying Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Have
that's
you
right.
fought overseas before?
No. Well, one time in Amsterdam, I actually got arrested, and it was because of a fight in a bar. But I never got paid to fight.
Yeah.
Right? Right.
It was my first time and only time in Amsterdam. They locked me up for 3 days, and it was horrible. But,
Damn.
Did
yeah,
you
that
win
was
the
pro
fight?
bono.
I mean, there's no winner in a street fight.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I remember I was in the bathroom, and my boy Chase was getting done before me. He went outside in the hallway. We were in a club. And I'm telling you, it was like my first night in Amsterdam. It was a really nice place. And he was getting beat up by, not beat up, but getting jumped by 3 different guys. They were hitting him.
Damn.
I came out of the bathroom and just snuck all of them, and I just dropped them. And as they're on the ground, I'm like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. And as I'm going downstairs, all these big-ass dudes, like linemen, are charging up. It looked like the Philadelphia Eagles, like defensive line.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Scary. So I started running up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
They chased us up. We destroyed the whole entire bar. I went behind the bar. I was hitting them with Grey Goose bottles. This big. They grabbed me. I remember the dude was choking me out so bad I think I was just going out.
Yeah.
And he was carrying me through like a doorway. And I managed to like throw my legs up and hit the top of the doorway to kick off of it as he was going through.
It's like a rush hour move.
Oh, I did.
You fight with your environment.
Do. Yeah, so I kicked off of the doorway and I got out of it. And I wound up picking this big dude up. He must have been 6'5", 6'6". I picked his ass up, carried him through a big glass wall. Smashed the whole wall. Right?
This is literally a rush hour fight.
Yeah, this is
You're probably a
unbelievable.
nightmare.
So
on
now the
fire
whole
escape.
thing goes down.
I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Damn,
Long
John
story
Wick's here?
short, after that, I got thrown down 3 flights of stairs, right? I'm running. I don't even know where my boy is. He was my roommate in college, in culinary school. And I was running in the courtyard, and then a random pedestrian, as I'm looking over my shoulder, running away, put his foot out. And I just hit my face right on the ground. And then out of nowhere, all these cops got on top of me, beat the shit out of me.
Damn.
Put their knee on my neck. It was like George Floyd 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was rough. No one gave a fuck.
Giovanni
about me.
Floyd.
No one gave a shit. I was in a different country. Didn't know what I was charged with. Didn't speak Dutch. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
And that's funny. I think George Floyd was getting Dutch Masters. Forgive me, King.
I remember too. They wanted to give me a phone call, and they're like, "Hey, give me the number or whatever." They finally took me out of the cell.
Yeah.
And it was the worst cell ever too. It was like a concrete block. I was sleeping on it was like a dryer sheet. It was just like that material, big long sheet for what I guess they had to separate, and like a bullshit pillow. I didn't eat for a couple days. They had a metal toilet with like a sink above it you could drink out of, with a camera right here and a camera right there. So I don't think I took a shit for 3 days, which was even worse. You know, it was horrible. And then they asked me what number I wanted to dial to, you know, get a lawyer or someone to bail me out. I start giving the number. I'm like 267, 266. And they're like, what's the area code? I said 267. They were like, this no Dutch number. I said, yeah, no shit. You know? And they were like, oh, well, you can't call out of the country. I said, all right, put me back in the fucking cell. So I went back in. Yeah, I didn't know. What am I going to do? And then they actually just wound up letting us go.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
That sucked.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There really is no winning street fights.
Yeah. No,
Because even if you did
never,
kick ass, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that story. Did start with you were like, I dropped the first 3 guys, but you were also
did.
like, I didn't win the fight.
No, I didn't. I mean, there's really not a winner there, you know?
Yeah, true.
I'll tell you what, I'll never go back. They sent me like a €5,000 bill one day. They actually found my address. I guess they had my ID.
Right.
They sent it to me. I ain't paying that shit.
Yeah.
No.
I'll never go back. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 fucks. I don't
That's how I feel about it, like a Rutgers parking ticket. I'm like, I'm not going back.
So I'll speed in
blow me.
Maryland all day, dude. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, dude. I haven't gotten into any like fights in my adult life, but when I was a kid, like I tried it. And you really, yeah, I dabbled for sure.
Rob also has like a Happy Gilmore fight story. You like stabbed a guy with an ice skate one time.
That sounds intense.
Really?
It was at the Flyer skate zone, and we were on the ice and fought, and then like I kind of like kicked him with my skate a little bit.
So you played hockey?
No, it was during free skate.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was no sport involved, brother, but. Yeah, not the most honorable move, but then like I got like arrested as like a kid. It was like so silly, and then before that, I think there was like just a part of me that wanted to feel what it was like. So I went to summer camp and I just picked like the biggest black kid, dude, and I was like, "Yo, we're doing this thing." And then on the bus home, I pushed him. And then he just punches me in the face, and the window of the bus is right here, and it's just boom, 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 just back and forth, and I'm just like crying hysterically, like it's not sick. And then like immediately, I'm like, I'm gonna get into the arts. But
Hey guys, it's 2025 and the blowjob of the future is here. The auto blow is going to destroy the competition. whether that be your left hand or the hottest person on Tinder. The Auto Blow Ultra is the world's best-selling blowjob machine. This thing syncs up with a free video library and mimics the movements you see on screen, making you feel like you're in on the action. If you want to take it a step further, the Auto Blow even pairs up with VR videos. You'll never even want to leave the couch.
Yeah, man. No, it definitely works. It definitely works, and the pairing up is a nice touch, and you really don't need anyone or anything.
Dude, I keep one in my car. I use it in traffic. I keep the Auto Blow on me at all times. Grab an Auto Blow and get ready to sync up to more than 700 videos. Head to autoblow.com and use the code DURAG15 to get 15% off your purchase. That's autoblow.com. Code DURAG for 15% off. Back to the show. I mean, you train a little bit now. Or you used to.
Yeah, I did jujitsu for 2 months.
Where'd you train at?
It was a SAS down the street here. Really cool place. It's just, I got injured and then I kind of got discouraged and I didn't go back, but I want to go back.
Start going back.
Do you
Yeah,
know?
it was fun.
Do you know any of the guys at Broad Street Kickboxing?
No. Mm-mm.
Jake Skelly.
I know him.
Yeah, he's our head coach over there. I've
cool,
trained there for like
What's
three.
it called? Broad Street Kickboxing?
Yeah, it used to be right on Broad and Federal, and now they're was it like kind of on Spring Garden, like 10th and Spring Garden. But yeah, I've been there for like 3-4 years now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. I did a Muay Thai smoker or a kickboxing smoker, and
How'd you do?
I didn't get knocked out, so
That's a plus.
yeah. The first round I did pretty good. I gassed out though, and then the third round he punched my mouthpiece out so far that it went to like almost the back of the stands. It was crazy. My mouthpiece flew
You
across
have a
the
spare?
stadium.
Did you get
No, they had to go find it, and that kind of
so
like
funny.
bought me enough time to like regain my yeah. And then I actually did what they considered a pro boxing match down in Florida, but it was all like comics and like dudes on the internet, and I fought a rapper down there, and it was only like 2-minute rounds, and then they gave him the decision. But I
I give
thought
you credit though.
it was a close fight, dude.
Dude, you made the walk. You did the training. How'd it feel?
It's fucking intense, man. Yeah. I remember, like, when I started fighting, I remember telling my coach, I was like, it's probably very similar to comedy, just like walking out there and like, I'll be fine once the lights hit. And I mean, not at all, dude. Like, you think you are, and like, dude, it's one of those things. Like, I'm sure you watch like The Ultimate Fighter, and like when they fucking kick those doors open, they always look so intense. And it was kind of that moment where like I was in the locker room, I was like bouncing, I was listening to music, hitting pads, felt good. And then literally as soon as I went through those doors, I was like, oh no. I was like,
You
this
get the scare.
Yeah.
Cold feet. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't doing this. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
In my earlier fights, I was like that.
the guy I fought, his name was Alexi. I should have known. As soon as I saw the name, I should have just called it off.
Yeah.
Dude's names Alexi are always fucking terrifying.
Yeah, guys with like kind of feminine names, they really like compensate.
It was spelled
with just being
Alexis.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, the silent S.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were fucked from the start.
He was a nightmare.
Yeah, that's like when like there's like a big guy named Tiny. You're like, he's gonna like rip my head off. That's crazy.
Or your asshole.
Yeah, if we're in Dutch prison and I'm with Tiny, dude, my ass is grass, brother.
Did you win your first amateur fight?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's got to be a big like confidence boost.
No, I think if I lost, I wouldn't have continued, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything happened how it should. You know what I mean? It was actually a tough fight. I fought the kid, Nick Board, and he's doing pretty good now. I see him from afar. But he was a tough kid, man. He was a real big kid.
Was it his first fight also?
No, I think he had 2 fights. Maybe it was 2-0 or
Okay.
1-1 or something like that back then. It was a 185-pound fight or 190-pound fight.
Gotcha.
I used to walk around a lot thicker.
What do you fight at now?
175.
Okay.
cool.
So how many fights did you have before you lost one? Like in amateurs?
4 maybe.
Okay.
I think I was 4-0, and then I lost my first one.
Did that fuck you up losing the first one?
I'll be honest. It did at first because when you're especially as an amateur, all you care about is not losing.
Yeah.
So you're fighting not to lose. But after you lose, it kind of feels good because you're just like, oh, I got it out of the way.
Yeah.
And I never really lost. Like any losses that I ever had in the amateurs, number one, I was never finished.
Yeah.
You know, so I was only outpointed, and at the time it was like a learning curve. So it actually made me better. At the time, anybody who was fighting me didn't want to stand and bang because obviously I'm a little gifted with my hands.
Yeah.
And they would just hold me down and try to outscore you. And the amateurs in MMA, it's very favored towards the wrestler. So if they take you down one time, they could win a whole round, and it's only a 2-minute or 3-minute, depending on the state, round. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of time to work out of it.
Gotcha. Well, what's like
But it made me better.
the level of shit talk when you're in there?
Like while the fight's going on?
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of dudes get all hyped up. I'm really not like that. There's certain times I'll break balls in there. Like I like to talk in there, but really I'm just focused. I let my hands talk for me. But a lot of other fighters they do that. Kevin Holland does that. You ever see Kevin Holland fight?
Yeah, he's a psycho.
He talks the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
be on
does
his
it good
back
though.
talking. It's crazy.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, the most fucked up one I saw was Khabib and Connor.
Oh yeah.
When Khabib was like, "Let's talk now," I was like, "Damn,
Yeah.
just fuck me, dude." I would rather that almost. Yeah, no, that's so tight.
I mean, it's gotta feel good knowing that you've never been finished in a fight, though.
No, yeah, I've refused to lose, man.
Yeah.
One thing about me.
Dude,
Thank God I never got knocked out or anything, but that would be the only way because I'm definitely not going to submit.
Yeah.
You know, I got too much heart for my own good. One of my fights, I almost got submitted, and it was probably my toughest fight, dude. It was a knee bar. My knee actually got so bent backwards that I thought it was going to break in half. It looked like a bow and arrow.
Jesus.
You know, but I winded up getting out of it.
Yeah.
Very, very tough guy. We're actually friends now, Rob Souza.
Sweet.
But he was just an amazing jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
And I was having my way with him with the hands, and then he took me down, and like over and over and over, he was taking me down at will pretty much. And he put me in this like leg lock, and me and him had each other in a 50-50 eventually. You know what that is?
Yeah.
I'm not
we
sure
had
what that
each-
is.
50% you, 50% me. Basically, we have each other in heel hooks or knee lock or some sort of, leg submission.
Gotcha.
And it was like at any moment one of us was going to break their foot. I could have swore I broke his foot, and I'm actually going to ask him later about that because I had him in a toe hold. I swear I torqued the shit out of it. But then he continued with the knee, and I thought my knee was going to break. The ref came over, and he was ready to call the fight. I was literally looking at the ref holding my own leg and his waist trying to like curl my leg.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I was like, don't you fucking call this fight. Don't you fucking do it. I don't care. And he didn't. And I got out of it.
Jesus.
You know?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I probably should have tapped just because, I tore my knee a little bit, but
Yeah. Does how long does it take for like pain to set in? Is it like immediate, or is it adrenaline and then you feel it later?
you don't feel shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you feel it, but you have adrenaline.
Right.
You're not going to quit or give up. I mean, at least I'm not. But afterwards, you start to feel like, and I actually think you get more sore like 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
know?
yeah. I mean, in the minimal experience I had, I ate 27 leg kicks in the kickboxing fight I did. And because I knew the guy was shorter than me, and my coach was like, "You're not good at checking him." He's like, "Just sit down on it and like throw your right hand when he throws it." And so I was like, "All right, I'll do that." And it was landing for a little bit, but like it slowed me down. But I didn't feel how bad it hurt until I mean, as soon as you like get back in the locker room, you know it hurts. And then, but yeah, I was like, I couldn't walk.
I couldn't walk for a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was brutal.
That sounds fucking
It's weird that you
brutal.
said 27 because one of my fights, I fought this dude. I call him Tarzan because he came out like a jungle guy, cheetah print, everything, leopard or whatever he had. I fought him at Bet Rivers, and he kept coming at me real aggressive. And I knew every time that he would throw a jab or a cross, he would have his weight on his front leg. So I slammed his leg every single time. I just chopped it down like a tree. 27 leg kicks in the first.
Damn.
Unanswered. He couldn't hit me. So I had the same head movement, but again, I welcomed it because every time that he stepped, I just chopped his leg.
Yeah.
27 leg kicks, and they called the fight. He couldn't walk. Then I couldn't walk for like 3 weeks. My whole
Just
shin.
from kicking him.
Yeah. Man, I don't think that would happen now because I'm a lot more conditioned, but it was it's early in my, in the amateurs.
Yeah. Oh, damn. With shin guards on too.
No shin guards.
Oh, okay.
It was advanced amateur.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, the feeling that like on the bones got to be crazy. Yeah, dude.
Imagine how he felt though, because I'm still hitting you with my shin bone. He got it all on the meat, the soft. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Those are I watch a lot of Muay Thai still, and like you see how hard those fucking leg kicks land, and then you'll see pictures of it on Instagram later, like 2 days later. Yeah, it's brutal.
Justin, I was watching a throwback video from Justin Gaethje's like one of his first title fights. He just kept kicking the shit out of this guy's leg, dude.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Actually felt bad.
Yeah.
Damn, what does the leg even look like after that?
Ground beef.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was horrible. It's just terrible.
Yeah, throw that on the grill, brother.
You know the color of like a whoopee cushion?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, like something like that. I don't know. It was really banged up.
Whoopee cushion is a good reference for that.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting a whooping, brother. For sure. There was a whoop, for sure. So what is like your team comprised of? Like a coach?
Training team?
Yeah.
So I got a couple different coaches for a couple different things, right?
Cool.
We have a Muay Thai coach. Now I have 2 Muay Thai coaches, right? Jiu-Jitsu coach, Ricardo Miglarice from Balance Studios, and Phil Miglarice. So they're my jiu-jitsu guys. You got a wrestling coach, your wrestling partners, right? So you're getting all these different like mixed martial arts. I also have a boxing coach too, Mickey Rosati.
Gotcha.
You know, my Muay Thai coach is Ryan Cafaro and Andy Russell.
I know Ryan. Yeah, he did a seminar at our gym. He's the man.
Very good.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And how long have you been with those guys for?
For a long time.
Yeah.
Probably like 10 years. Me and Cafaro just picked up our first camp. I think that was our second fight for bare knuckle.
Yeah.
And so far, me and him are undefeated. We're doing very well. Not to jinx it, but
Yeah, he trains or he coaches at Balance, right?
no, he trains out of like TKO.
Okay.
And a couple other gyms, and he's got his own gym, believe it or not. So I go to his house. He has a garage gym. It's dynamite.
Nice.
I'll be honest with you. It's just one-on-one.
Yeah, Ryan's good. Him and his wife train together, right? Or they coach together.
Yeah.
Does Luke Lisi train at Balance?
I'm not sure.
Does he, Danny? No.
He's like a North Jersey guy.
Okay. Yeah, that guy's a beast.
A ton of them.
And after you go through like a camp with like a coach or something, like I'm like pretty foreign to this world, but is it like a family vibe after? Like I would feel like probably so close to that person.
Yeah, because you beat the shit out of each other on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know, I think the more days you come in and just take a beating, and you're not just getting your ass kicked, but you're doing it to them. And when you're sharing that camaraderie, you earn respect for each other. You know what I mean? And you're also not just there for you; you're there for them in their camps. You know,
True.
so there's different roles. Like when you have a camp, I'm there for you every single training day,
Thank you, dude.
and vice versa.
I'll take another fight if you're coaching me. Dude, it's funny. You know what Skankfest is?
No.
Okay, it's like
What is it? Skank?
Skank Fest. Yeah, it's a comedy
I thought
festival.
that's what you said.
Yeah.
it's a big comedy fest they do every year, and so they used to do fights at that, and they like the commission got involved last year, so they couldn't do actual fights, so they ended up just doing like ass slapping competitions and like pillow fights and shit.
Yeah, it turned into a cum mission.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You see the new leg
Excuse
kick
me.
competition?
What is it?
Like, you know the power slap?
Yeah.
That Dana White does?
Yeah.
They're doing a leg kick competition. Unrelated to the UFC, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's just leg. I see these guys going leg kick for leg kick.
That's
Nah.
bananas. That's so
horrible.
bananas.
I would never do. You couldn't pay me enough money.
What about power slap?
Nope.
No.
No shot.
Yeah, the zero defense aspect is pretty crazy. I guess like the most defense you can have is working on that face.
If you give me a free slap, there's a good chance not only I'm going to knock him out, but I could break his jaw.
Yeah.
Especially if I hit him with the palm, like a
Yeah.
Boss Rutan power slap.
I do
Yeah.
like
Right here.
I do like the videos of because Power Slap is obviously owned by the UFC now, so they have to try and like make them a similar product. And like UFC, when they're like doing the pre-fights, they'll show guys like hitting pads and warming up, and it always looks cool. But then in Power Slap, they always do the same thing where they'll show guys hitting the pad, but it's just one pad, and they're just doing the.
Crazy.
It must look so crazy to like just see a dude on the street shadow slapping.
Oh, it's crazy. I was
Yeah, that's
never.
probably what pimps did.
I was never the type to do like slap boxing.
Yeah.
It would always get serious. Like, don't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather just fist fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to fuck around, you know?
No titty twisters, no slap boxing.
Just no slap boxing.
yeah.
Yeah,
It would
for
drive
sure.
me crazy.
I used to play lacrosse, and we used to do locker boxing.
Oh, I loved it. I did that in ice hockey.
Yeah.
We always fought.
Helmets and gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would try to knock their helmet off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun in middle school, and then in high school, like the seniors were just too big. Like, I'll just put some lunch money on this.
We got it in locker boxing.
Yeah.
We got it in.
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Especially like summer camps and stuff. I played at Hollydale and the Igloo in South Jersey. Mm-hmm. And man, we had a lot of fights, dude.
Yeah. And you said when you were in South Jersey, you were in the Mullica Hill area? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I lived in like Washington Township or Mullica Hill.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
yep.
Yeah, like near Rowan and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sick. I have a few friends over there. That's like a really nice area. Jersey's weird
Beautiful.
because it's like one part of it is just like all like housing and like plazas and like Pizza Huts and shit, and then it's just like open land.
Yeah. You need a car for everything. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, for sure.
You couldn't pay me money to move to Jersey. You really couldn't.
Yeah, I lived in Jersey for 4 years. I lived in Philly for 4 years. I'm from South Jersey. I just came back. I think the suburbs is a bit more my speed, but that I could definitely see an argument for both. The being able to walk everywhere is nice in Philly, but I think it's just a vibe. I think what gives some people the energy from the city makes me want to retreat.
I think it just depends. I don't know. Like, I think it's stages in life. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm like getting after it.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
a business. I'm doing public adjusting. I have to be in the city for a lot of claims. Training 2-3 times a day sometimes when I'm in a camp. So all my coaches, besides Ryan Cafaro, I mean, we're based out of Philly, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to my coach and my other coach. I'll go to Trey and Cherry Hill. But other than that, everything just kind of revolves around South Philly or Center City, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe 20 years from now, I just kind of want to relax and I coast and go like suburbs somewhere.
Right. I mean, it seems like it's working out though. You seem to be the man in South Philly, so why leave it?
No, I mean, it's working. You know
Yeah.
what I mean,
Yeah. Now, are you going into places and like people are giving you free shit and you got to like shake hands, kiss babies?
yeah. So that's always happened because I'm a neighborhood guy,
Yeah.
and not that like I don't want to pay for whatever, but we're just
course.
very close. You know what I mean? Very
Yeah.
close. Like if I had a store and somebody came in and I grew up with them, or I know their father or their mother, I'm going to definitely take care of them.
Or if you
know?
did their podcast or
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's even more apparent. You know, it's actually like
Yeah.
it's actually like too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really nice, but I kind of feel bad. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, nah, I wouldn't feel bad about it though. You got to look at it as like you gave something to the community. You know what I mean? Like knocking a dude out at Wells Fargo.
mean,
Everyone in
it's-
Philly's
it's-
pumped about that.
It's definitely a nice feeling.
Yeah, you
go
deserve a free
somewhere and they
slice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is it sick when it happens in front of the lady?
Sometimes, I mean, she's kind of getting used to it, I guess. Like we went to Cafe Carmela the other day, and as I was sitting down, a lot of people like were waiting to take a picture with me or get a signature from me or something
That's
like
sick.
that.
Yeah.
and they were super respectful. They were like, "Hey, man, I don't want to bother you. I know you're relaxing, but can I get a picture with you?"
Yeah.
It was an amazing fight. And then we went to Live Casino, and they were doing it there. And basically, anywhere now, I just walk. It's like it's different. After that event, everything kind of changed for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's
not-
that
it's
like
not just-
emotionally? That like shift overnight?
It's for I don't know. I just try to keep humble. You know what I mean? That's for me. You know, a lot of other people, if they got all this attention, they could probably turn into a jerk off.
For sure.
But like I said, I try not to change. I'm trying to be the same person. You know, I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a lot more attention, but I just try to stay grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You know?
awesome, brother.
Damn.
And what's it like for like the family, like seeing all this happen? Do they get like pretty nervous during the fights?
I think they get nervous, but it was a long time coming. I've been working at it for years, and like there was times like my family always believed in me, but there was probably a lot of times that a lot of people didn't, and it was always me alone in my room or alone in the gym by myself working, and I had a vision, you know. So me never quitting on me, it just feels good for me and my family to see it finally paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Does anyone in your family fight?
My dad fought the tough man. He had plenty of street fights growing up. But yeah, he did very well for himself when he was a fighter. Never like took it to the level I was.
Yeah.
Or nothing like that. But for the fights that he did do, he had all knockouts.
Nice.
And he got disqualified in the semifinals of that. I think it was the second year they ever did the Tough Man.
The Tough Man was like that was bare knuckle, right?
No, they used a lot bigger gloves.
Okay.
There wasn't weight classes. It was just a crazy free for all. And I don't know what the rounds were back then, but they still fought in like Taj Mahal, in front of like big arenas, 25,000 people.
Damn.
And yeah, so he kind of did what I did at Wells Fargo. He knocked a couple dudes out, and Mr. T was in his corner. And
What?
Yeah, Mr. T was in his corner.
What the fuck?
Yep. Butterbean got famous from that.
From Tough Man. Yeah. Wait, how did Mr. T? You can't just skip over that.
Well, yeah,
pity
so
the
Mr.
fool.
Yeah, Mr. T was in his corner. I don't know how it ended up. I guess he was part of that. I think he might have did the Tough Man before that.
Mr. T did?
I guess I don't really know, but he was actually in my dad's corner.
Damn.
And I remember that it was the first time my dad was fighting a skilled guy. My dad didn't have any training.
Yeah.
You know, like I go to Mickey's every single day. We're working on like slipping punches, technique. My dad was he's 6'4", you know, almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
He used to play football. His neck's gigantic.
Yeah.
And he said when Mr. T was trying to give him advice against this like Golden Glove boxer, he's like, "Hey man, you're getting hit too much. You got to beat him." You know, You gotta start
Great
hitting him.
advice.
It's like great advice, dude. That's what he fucking said. My dad tells me about that a couple times, but
That's like if I go to Saquon Barkley and I'm like, hey man, more touchdowns. We need more touchdowns.
yeah, my sister's a real fighter though. She trained with me. Like we did martial arts since I'm about 3-4 years old. She's 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
So I guess she was about 5 years old, and she was always in Muay Thai and karate, jiu-jitsu. Even like, I don't know, a year ago, she put a couple of my friends to sleep. So they were fucking around with her, like pushing her around, but she literally put them in a guillotine and put them right out. You know, she's not a joke.
Damn.
I seen her fight when we were like 16 years old, 15 years old. Her move on the street, she used to grab the girl's hair, like this, and wrap it around like once or twice. And once she had you gripped up, right, she would just fucking elbow over and over and over. And she would have the girl in like full guard, and she would just boom, 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 and pull her knees in as she was doing it.
Combining
pretty
like
fight.
real training with hood rat shit is so lethal, dude.
We always grew up fighting. My uncles were fighters.
Yeah. Is she pursuing it as a career like you are?
No, so she was actually doing tattoos for a while. She's a hell of an artist.
Oh,
And,
cool.
Sweet.
Did she
Yeah.
tattoo in Philly?
She used to. So she had 3 kids now. And so she does it out of Jersey.
Okay.
But she's actually helping me and my partner Chris, her husband. We're doing a public adjusting company together.
Bang
So it's basically like, you know, my sister Chris at their house and me and my girl doing it for us.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, with the tattoo and the fighting, that's probably like a sick combo because like if someone like can't take the pain, put them to sleep, finish the tattoo. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, she was calling me a pussy because I was on the table and she did my tattoo on my back.
Yeah.
Like 9 hours. I did it straight.
Damn.
That's rough. If you
I would have
get
done
me a
it gay.
No, I remember I chugged the whole bottle of homemade and I just drank the whole bottle of wine.
Yeah.
You make your own wine?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You are the most Italian guy ever.
I've been doing that forever, man.
Do you like elbow the grapes?
Did you see the pizza video? I was making the dough. I was elbowing it when I was eating
I gotta
it.
see that.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. I don't know if you can pull it up.
Yeah, Danny, pull that up, please.
You got to go back a little bit.
No, that's awesome though, dude. Yeah, I want to start getting tattoos soon.
Should be right
let me
there.
know.
Team Garbarino.
Yeah, definitely.
She did all my work. I got Balance Studios. I don't know if you could see that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
sick.
Balance
Tight.
Studios. I got my arm done from her, my whole back.
I got some of the worst tattoos you'll ever see in your life. So I need some good ones. I got a cool Charizard.
Oh, you see that one? The one I hit him in the boxing fight right in the middle there.
What's the story with that one?
Everybody was betting that I was going to like do something crazy, like kick the guy in my pro debut. But I dropped him and I just went after him. I started ground and pounding him.
Oh, yeah.
That was a boxing fight. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I didn't even know I was going to. I swear I didn't. I guess at the time I had so much training.
Yeah.
You're supposed to hit the guy until the ref get you off.
Yeah,
Right.
You're just
That was
in the
my
moment.
first boxing fight. I didn't know you had to go to a neutral corner.
Gotcha. Did they deduct points?
I don't know. I don't know if they did. I actually forget.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it was great. I think it's down here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Here's me making bread on the right.
Oh, beautiful.
That was a beauty.
That's good bread.
I never had good bread like that.
You got to see me kneading it. It's the best part.
Damn, let's see this.
Oh, he's nice with it.
Yeah, at the end. Can you drag it? Can you fast forward this?
That's the type of blades they talk about in Goodfellas. The slice the garlic.
Instagram's got to add a fast forward.
I let it play. It's all right.
No, this is a beautiful process.
I'll watch 70 minutes of this.
This is art, brother. So for the audio only, he's slicing the lines, creating an image in the bread, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So you do all this and then beat it up.
This seems like meditative.
Listen, a lot of people go to therapy.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. I work my ass off and I cook.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
to this day, dude. You know, and
Yeah.
I punch the bag.
Yeah.
You got to
There's
come.
nothing like this.
You got to
Italians
come to
turn to carbs,
Friendsgiving.
dude.
We need you at Friendsgiving next year, dude.
I'll bring a loaf like that.
Please.
Well, Rob's usually the biscuit guy, so I'd much rather prefer this.
Nah, I'll fall on the sword for this. I'll bow
Wait till
out.
this comes out of the oven, though. It's beautiful. That's how we do it, Cuzzy.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Damn.
Look at that floppy boy.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Bloomed like a flower.
That's unbelievable.
Damn, that's so
Go
good.
to the kneading the dough. It's great.
Is this
I got to do a cookbook or something.
You should.
dude, you should.
I got it. There's
there it is.
elbow in the dough. There you are. I love breaking balls.
So you're making that. This is pizza time.
Yeah.
Sweet. Pat that baby down.
Yep.
And this is just at your crib?
Yeah. It's my kitchen.
Got a nice spot.
Thank you.
Did you learn how to do this in the family, or are you DIY?
My whole entire family cooks.
Yeah.
But I went to culinary school for 6 years. My first job ever, probably besides like working for my dad at construction, was making bread and pizza,
The elbows are crazy.
Damn, deadly.
and that is how I train for my fights.
I mean, this is how
Look, I got the boxing video in the background. How funny!
I feel like I'm a decent cook, but I know nothing about making pizzas. I would imagine when you flatten that thing out, it's a 70-inch long pizza. Is that not the biggest pizza in the world?
Oh, that's the bulk right there. You gotta portion that out right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. How many
Multiple
pizzas would you say that is?
pizzas, but
Yeah.
All right.
You might have 50 different pizzas in that.
All right.
Ooh.
I was going to say, dude, how big are these pizzas you're making?
Neapolitan style too.
Neapolitan? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Higher hydration. Do you know how hard that is too to do by hand? I don't have one of the big ass mixers in the house, so
Oh, true.
I do that by hand.
So you make the dough?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, I show you. I got a couple of videos on here if you want to see it.
Yeah, dude, you got to
whole
make with the
process.
cookbook.
Team Garbarino on Instagram, everybody. Learn how to make a pizza.
You ever hit the speed bag though and your arms and shoulders are burning?
Yeah.
I personally haven't.
I have it.
Well, when you're stretching pizza all day and then you take it like this and you start stretching it or kneading the dough,
Yeah.
your forearms are blown up, your shoulders are full of blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
dude.
workout.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
what a beast.
Here, go
Yeah.
down. I'm going to show you the Polish. Right there. See the strands right there?
Yeah.
That's the gluten. That's it, buddy.
Ooh.
Yep.
So the more webs, does that mean it's more pure?
So all the strands are all the fibers of of gluten, you know?
Yeah.
That's a process called the Polish. So it's like prehydrating the flour and you basically ferment it slow and you just create more character and then you would basically combine that with the rest of the flour and mix it all together. It makes your dough.
Damn, you really get into it, brother.
Yeah.
The
It's the best.
Are you like getting into it like every meal of the day? Like, are you doing it up for breakfast big time?
Yeah, every day.
Hell yeah.
love
What's your
cooking.
go-to?
I'll do like 4 or 5 eggs every single day.
Sweet. How we prepping them?
It depends if I'm doing an omelet or like over easy or something like that, over medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on if I'm making weight or I'm cutting, I'll do like a piece of Ezekiel toast or something like that.
Sweet.
Sourdough.
Ezekiel toast.
Yeah, Ezekiel. Yep.
What the hell is that, dude?
It's an Amish toast. No.
So Ezekiel is actually, it's in the Bible. It actually has a recipe for every single grain.
Oh, can you get the mic back? My bad.
Ezekiel bread is actually in the Bible. It has a full recipe.
Yeah.
Dates back thousands of years ago. But you could see all the grains that complete a protein. So you'd actually survive off just this bread, which is
Sick.
amazing. But it goes back thousands of years. It's the most healthiest bread you could do. And it's sprouted germ. So when you sprout a grain, it's actually healthier than like pre-sprouted, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. Is the trope of like fighters just like drinking the eggs, is that real?
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I've done it before, you know what I mean? But it's disgusting. I'd rather just cook it over.
Yeah, for sure. You're not losing anything if you cook it, right?
I mean, they say you lose nutrients when you cook anything, but I can't,
okay.
you know.
Yeah. It's still probably fine.
What, raw egg?
No, like cooking it.
Oh, yeah, cooking
You're
it's
probably
fine.
still getting some good stuff, brother.
I like pasture-raised eggs, too.
Yeah. No, wait, pasteurized.
That's the
Not pasteurized, pasture-raised.
that's the ones you don't gotta
It's raised by
refrigerate.
pasture.
Outdoor eggs.
Outdoor.
This
Oh,
is like
I
the
see.
healthiest stuff. It's
Yeah.
super, super organic. And rather than them like forcibly holding the chicken, right, rather than letting them roam and eat insects on their own or like feeding them pellets or something,
Yeah.
this is like the most healthiest egg you could have, pasture-raised. And you could tell the difference by the color.
Yeah.
It's like an orange yolk rather than like a clear, yellow, ugly one.
Yes.
You know,
I have
pale.
had these.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so we always just bought our eggs like on the roadside.
Yeah.
Outside.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I actually never mind. I was about to just start talking about how fucking expensive groceries are, but it's the wrong pod.
You still got the food stamps or are they running out?
Dude, they took them away from me.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The government saw I had one good month, and they're like, "No more food stamps for you." Yeah, they got to check again. They got to check back in with me
run
now.
it back, please.
Please do the survey again.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about this earlier. You got to slap your next opponent with like a lobster tail or like a bushel of crabs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
everybody was telling me to calm down. I don't know if he's going to get hit with a semolina or what, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might come in here with a fucking bacala over my shoulder.
That'd be so bad. Dude, people will love it. They're like, what is he going
Big
to do
fish.
Big fish. Damn. Yeah, dude, I really hope you do fight again in Philly soon. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, so do I, man. There's nothing better. There's really.
Yeah.
You know, I want to stay active too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you this might be a dumb question, but like is BKFC, because you were doing a lot of like low head movement type shit in BKFC, but you can't do any of that really in like a Muay Thai or like a kickboxing.
Oh, you get kneed or
fight.
kicked in your face.
Yeah, so is that like a big switch up for you? Because
No.
I've watched a couple of your MMA fights and you move pretty well in that too. It's a lot of like head movement.
So I have a whole crazy system. It would take me a year and a half to explain on this podcast. But
Yeah.
moral of the story is I try to keep my head away from the weapons. So once your head is outside of the weapons, there's no reason to double move. So if I slip a right hand right on an orthodox fighter, my head's already to the left. There's no reason to move it back into danger. You understand? It's the same thing on the other side.
Yeah.
MMA is a little bit different because the ranges are different. Like if I do that and I don't understand my range or the position I'm in, I could also eat a right head kick
Yeah.
or a right knee. You know what I mean? Because the ranges are different, but the length of the head kick could be a little longer. So you know what I'm saying? Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely different. But you don't want to do dips and swoops and come under as much. But I could still pull it off. Trust me.
It looked
Depends.
yeah, it looked very calculated in the bare knuckle fight.
No, it was.
It was yeah, you were like
was.
dancing in there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Are you like feeling the crowd when you're fighting, like at Wells Fargo? Or does it kind of get
I
quiet?
probably do subconsciously, not even realizing it. But
Yeah.
to me, it's all white noise.
Yeah.
I'm very focused in there, and other people might have a totally different experience. But I zone everything out. I'm literally connected with God, at all times in my corner. That's all I'm listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You looked very, very locked in on the walkout for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like no fucking around. Because I remember seeing, just like seeing your name pop up on the thing. I was like, oh, the Cannoli guy, he's gonna be fucking dancing on his way out here. But yeah, you were all business.
All business, baby.
No, listen, man. You have to become a different person. You're really not. You know. And when you go out there, it's all business.
Sweet. But what's the walkout song?
Eye of the Tiger.
Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Best songs ever written.
Yeah, dude. You got to go rocky with it for
That
sure.
was great.
Yeah. But what's in your playlist when you're getting hyped?
Oh, in the back?
Yeah.
I had no music. I had no music. That's how connected I am and focused.
That's more
I
badass,
zone
actually.
everything out.
Yeah.
I'm actually sleeping, like in the locker room. I'm totally asleep about an hour before. I
That's
wake
horrifying.
Up, I get changed, and then no, it's the
Taking
easiest
a nap
way to
before
just.
a fight's crazy.
I visualize, I pray, I just kind of
Yeah.
stay calm, and then I wake up and I just handle it. It's like another day in the office. Every single day, I go either spar, I'm hitting pads, I'm doing road work, whatever. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The past 10 years.
No, I'm just publicly adjusting
You know?
this guy's face.
Yeah.
I heard that, brother. Speaking of tunes, did you watch the Grammys?
No.
Dude, did you
Oh,
see?
wait. Was that the Kanye West thing with the crazy girl?
That was nuts.
That was the Grammys?
Yeah, and then they
That's all
got
I
kicked
seen.
out. Yeah, I mean, I'm
horrible.
never going to be pissed if there's some righteous tits, dude. The cruise is never going to be pissed at that. One thing I did like about Kanye doing that, and just like his shit in general, I feel like there's like a lot of like artsy celebrities that try and be fake, kooky, and weird to kind of add to their lore of being an artist. Kanye's like actually fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's a
He's got to
weird guy.
be crazy
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, I kind of miss that. Like Van Gogh chopped his ear off. You know what I mean? Like we need more guys like that.
Kanye seems like he'd chop an ear off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad for the girl. But also she seems like she enjoys it. You know what I mean?
Right. It's hard to tell.
It's a lot of attention.
because they stonewall it.
Yeah.
They have no emotion when they do it.
I don't know what's going on there, but all I could say is don't be upset. And this is going directly to Kanye. Don't be upset when your daughters do that shit.
Yeah.
For another guy.
Yeah.
It's not cool, bro. And you're on a world stage, a world platform. At a certain level, you have to respect like morals and values because other people are going to look at that and they're going to copy it and mimic it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not cool with that. I don't like that shit. You know,
I get that.
might be a good-looking girl, hot girl, or something like that, and certain men might like it, but at the end of the day, there's a bigger picture here. You know what I mean? There's a time and place to do that.
Yeah.
You don't do it on the world stage like that in front of everybody.
Yeah, you can't just have her tits out on the carpet, dude.
It's horrible.
I get the time and the place argument for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you want your
Yeah,
kids
that's like
watching that?
televised.
We have daughters one day, right? So
Yeah.
imagine that. Your daughter's looking up to that girl. It's horrible.
Yeah, true.
And how can you argue with it? Because the whole world is pushing it on that. The whole agenda.
Yeah, she sees like people love that shit.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess not so sick now that I think about it. No, you're right, dude. I do need to zoom out once in a while because I just saw the tits, man, and I was like, yeah, nice. No, I need to clear my path, brother. You're right for sure, though. And then there was the other moment. Kendrick won the Grammy for "They Not Like Us,"
I didn't even see it.
and the whole like everyone in the industry sang, and it's probably a minor that part.
Yeah, it is weird to see like Tom Hanks standing up and singing about pedophiles when we're like,
That's
aren't you
weird,
one,
man.
brother?
But
Like,
could you?
I
like,
heard Beyonce got the #1 country artist.
she got country album of the year.
Yeah,
Fucking kidding me?
that's pretty nuts.
Over Lainey Wilson, dude.
I don't know
Sorry,
Lainey
Underwood.
Wilson, but
on.
Beyonce isn't like a country artist.
She's not.
She just dabbled.
I know. I think they're all pedophiles.
Let's
That's
go.
sure is.
Base take.
I
Let's
really
go,
do.
dude.
Yeah.
I think they're forcibly entering. This is how much drive and how much control and power they have.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's terrible.
Pedophiles fucking stink on ice, dude. I don't like that shit at all. But yeah,
We're going to
it's,
get banned on YouTube or whatever this is going on.
No, this one.
By going deep with that. What I would like to do to the pedophiles.
Brother, please.
dude, you need to get a
This is an
celebrity match with Drake.
I'd like to have a bare knuckle fight against a pedophile.
That would go so
Just for
hard.
my fight, do ground and pound rules, you know?
We've talked about this in the past.
Fight to the death.
Have you seen those like the pedophile hunters on
Yeah.
Twitter and YouTube?
I love those videos, and they beat the shit out of them or slap the fuck out of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I saw one.
We
where-
should do that, dude.
I would love to. You guys tell them I will go. I don't care. I don't give two fucks.
Danny, make it happen. We do need to do that.
I'll do at least one of them. That'd be great.
I saw one. I gotta find this video. But you know that guy Vitaly? Mm-hmm. He got one of the pedophiles. They like shaved his head and made him do the one chip challenge.
The one chip. That's so funny. The hot one.
Yeah.
I got a hot gummy bear. I'm afraid to eat. It's in my medicine cabinet right now.
Oh really?
It's a hot gummy bear. I got it for Christmas.
I didn't even know they made those.
Yeah.
I
I don't know how many Scoville units is it, but
I was gonna ask.
But it's fucking hot. I can tell.
We'll bring it to the pedophile, dude.
It looks like the sun.
Yeah.
Just shove it up his ass.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
dude. If you're a pedophile, you lost your ass privileges for sure. Dude.
Oh my God.
We gotta wreck that thing.
You ever see Little Nicky? Remember when,
God, dude.
when Adolf Hitler is getting the fucking pineapple up his ass? Remember that?
Oh yeah, brother.
Like, all right, and he's looking at the pineapple, and he's like, no, this is too small, and he gets the real fucking big one. He's like, okay, boom.
You just awoken something, and Rob, it's his favorite movie.
It's one of my favorite movies,
Is it?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm from the South. The deep South.
I like when the titty head and goes like that. It's a sick fucking movie.
You were a little Nicky for Halloween this year, weren't you?
Were you really?
2 years ago, yeah.
Oh,
Brother.
hold on. Pull a picture of that up. Let me see that.
You
You have one?
Look up the Sean Gardini episode we did. It's in the thumbnail.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, I just love the Sandman, brother.
That's funny, man.
Sandler rules. I was I was telling you guys, I got fake articled last week where I saw a headline for like a new Power Rangers movie made by Adam Sandler and his boys, and I got really pumped about it. It was like Adam Sandler's the Red Ranger, Kevin James the Yellow Ranger, and I sent it to all my friends, and they were like, "It's clearly fake."
I used to love the Power Rangers.
Oh, me too, brother.
I liked the silver one when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, was that like Zeo?
I forget his name. It probably was.
Yeah. Type in Gardini.
Yeah,
You'll find it that way. But
My
I
old
used to
karate
get
sensei, when I was a kid, like my 7th birthday, he came and dressed up as that. That was fucking awesome.
Oh, sick.
That was just as good as Santa Claus back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Coming like that.
Yeah, there's me on the.
in the middle there.
You got all do-rags on in the one?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
we wear do-rags on our Patreon.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I
That
was,
should be your thing. You gotta make everybody wear a do-rag when they come on.
Dude, usually we do. So we usually do this, and then we do a Patreon episode after. Y'all got to stay for both of them.
That's great.
yeah, the Dewey. And now when like guests come on, they'll ask us the tide on it. I never thought I would be like an authority on like how to put on a do rag.
Hold on. Is that Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
That is so funny.
Yeah, we went hard for the Halloween episode.
That's great.
Yeah, man. How old are you?
29.
29. Oh my God, I'm older than you. That's crazy.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31.
Jump 30.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. So yeah, all right. So we got kind of like the same references and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what's weird? I feel like we're probably the last generation that grew up without cell phones.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My brother's 5 years younger than me. I'm 30, but like we grew up completely different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
And that's just 5 years
Yeah,
apart.
just 5 years.
Wow.
Because I remember I was like one of the last like classes in my school that like we had to go to typing class, and like it was new for us to
Typing
get
class.
computer.
I look forward to
lab.
that. They used to have the skins that used to go over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Couldn't
couldn't
see,
look.
but
Yep.
you know, still type my ass off.
Home row, brother.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Before we wrap this, dude, do you have any plans for the Super Bowl when the Birds win this thing?
So Saturday, you guys are more than welcome to come. But
Let's go.
Saturday, we're doing like an Eagles tailgate at Chickies and Pete's.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
It's basically on like Broad and Packer.
Yeah.
Right. You know where it is.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. That's going to be cool. We're doing a meet and greet Eagles tailgate. I got Johnny the Cannoli shirts. I'm going to drop them this week so everybody knows.
I'm grabbing one.
Very cool. Kelly Green coming out for the Birds.
Let's go.
So we're going to do that. And then I don't know if I'm going to hang out in South Philly, go to my dad's penthouse party, he always has every year.
Yeah.
which is awesome. He does like a couple different hotel rooms and combines them, or he has like the main penthouse depending on where we go.
Yeah.
Or I might go to the Crystal Tea Room. They're doing like $180, $200 tickets for all you can eat and drink, and the Crystal Tea Room's like high end. It's like Chess Cafe, you know.
Yeah.
Might do something like that and watch the game.
That sounds pretty fun.
Something different, you know.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get drunk and get naked on Broad and Shunk.
Let's go. I'll see you there, dude.
Beautiful,
Get
bro.
crazy.
I saw. Is that so? You go further south when they win? Cause
Yeah.
I usually because I'm on like 20th Latona, so we'll walk down, but we always go towards City Hall. I don't know why. I should just go south.
I mean,
That's where it gets rowdy at.
yeah. I feel like deep south. It's just South Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to party with the neighborhood.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure.
I'm hitting you up, dude.
Yeah, just come down, bro. Just come. We're gonna have a ball. That's the real party. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Dang it.
You know.
Yeah,
So
I gotta
it's
come
good
out
for me because
Saturday too.
I'm right on 13 Packer, like Broad and Packer.
Yeah.
So I just walk out and I'm there.
Yeah.
You're right in the thick of it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. Damn,
Every single big event, we just go right to Broad Street.
That's so sick.
You know.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I got hopes. We're gonna win it.
I feel good about it.
I feel
really good.
there's no way we can't win it, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look back on this episode next week and probably regret that I'm saying that. But
Listen, I think we got a lot of momentum between all the BKFC fights representing South Philly and starting it up. I think they have the best opener possible.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean? They just got to seal the deal now.
We got good momentum going for sure.
yeah, you set it off for him, dude.
We need the Phillies to win, though. Can we talk about the Phillies? I need the Phillies to close it up.
Yeah,
Please.
Hopefully next year.
I think they're closing in on it too, man. They were close a couple years, but I don't know. It sucked. That's
They'll
such
get
a
it
long
done.
season. That
I know.
Yeah, baseball's weird because I always get so excited for it when it first starts, and then I lose interest until like
Playoffs.
August. Yeah,
Playoff Phillies, though, is the best.
oh, it's so
Yeah.
fun.
That's when I get really hyped.
Yep.
Yep. And then yeah, usually it's just me and my dad and we just get drunk and
That's
just watch
awesome.
it. It's my favorite shit.
Yeah, it's awesome. You smoke cigars?
I want to get into cigars.
I love cigars, bro.
You're a cigar guy. Mm-hmm. Do you smoke
I have a
weed?
collection of stogies. No, I don't.
No.
I'll get popped. And I'll be honest with you, I did it a couple times, and like weed gummies, if anything, because I don't want to mess my lungs up.
Yeah.
And like cigars, we don't inhale.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of like inflammatory good things, like anti-inflammatory benefits from smoking pot. But I don't like the head high. Like I'll get paranoid. I probably
too.
think someone's going to kill me.
Yeah.
sure.
You know.
Yeah.
I honestly love that.
You love that?
Yeah, dude, I live in the
Fuck
paranoia
that.
all day, dude. It's a dark place, and I'm fucking trapped in there, brother.
I own too many guns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll fucking like shoot a hole through my roof or something.
Yeah. 420 can wait, brother.
Probably a fucking peckerwood bird or some shit. Like,
Yeah, squirrels are fucked.
yeah. No, I'll be honest. I love drinking though.
Yeah.
Too.
I love bourbon,
Sweet. Me too.
tequila once in a while, but I like red wine more than anything. And you don't feel like absolute shit when you wake up. There's a little bit of residual sugar, but when it's homemade, there's no sulfites or anything like that, no preservatives. It's just better.
Yeah. Do you sell the wine or is it just for fun?
No.
Hey, sick. I read you loud and clear, brother. Yeah. Wine drunk is my favorite drunk.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
relaxing.
It's very relaxing. It's a very like conversational drunk for me at least. I like the
I
best
get
talks
relaxed
with
and
friends.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's guys that just want to fight, like as soon as they drink.
No.
I laugh my balls off.
Yeah, that's so funny fighting
Yeah.
after like drinking like a divorcee.
We went to we did a show out in Cincinnati like a month ago, and this guy Frank Baverso, another really Italian guy, he let us stay at his house, and he has like a full wine cellar bar in his basement, and after the second night, the show, he pulled out he's like, "What do you guys want to drink?" And one of us said wine, and he pulled out this bottle, and he's like, "This is a $900 bottle of something." He was like describing it to us. And I honestly couldn't taste the difference between like that and like the Snoop Dogg wine. I had no idea
Snoop Dogg wine.
I had no
You know,
idea what I was
what is
drinking.
it?
How the fuck's
99
he got his
crimes
own
or something
wine?
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then our other co-host Naeem had he took the glass of the $900 wine. He took one sip, set it down, and spilled it on this guy's white carpet. Just immediately.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but shout out that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
What kind of wine do you guys like, if anything?
Snoop Dogg's 19 Crimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
I'm a
Red
slut
wine.
for a Pinot Gris.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like white wine.
Yeah, what?
All right.
Yeah, a
That's
little
what
white
my
wine.
mom likes.
Yeah, your boy's a little light in the load for some time. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, we got to drink some red wine next time, dude.
I'll bring some on.
Let's do it.
Please, dude.
I make like 27 different varietals.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have a
You don't
Barolo.
fuck around.
No, I don't.
You don't fuck around about anything. I'm realizing.
Yeah, true.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Anything, 100%.
Yeah.
You know.
There's not one thing you kind of fuck around on?
No.
Sweet.
I have a lot of different hobbies, man.
Yeah.
I wish there was more hours in a day. You know.
Facts.
I really do.
Damn. All right. I feel like I don't want to waste all your time, dude.
You ain't wasting my time. I'm good, man.
You're the man for doing this, dude.
Good.
Yeah, really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I feel like Danny, we've done it, right? We did the hour. Johnny, you're the man, brother. Plug.
Thank you guys so much.
Plug all your stuff and tell the people where to find you.
Team Garbarino on Instagram. TeamGarbarino. My last name. It's basically all the social media I do. It's Giovanni Gaetano Garbarino on Facebook if you want to look that up. I'm working on like some sort of a podcast myself or YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
But,
If you need
yeah.
any help, dude, let us know.
Yeah, tune in. Thanks so much for being a fan and having me on.
You're the man,
I
dude.
really appreciate it. Tomorrow we're doing a you know that Darth the food guru by any chance?
Yeah.
He's a food influencer in Philly.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
familiar.
We're going to Termini's tomorrow and we're doing a big cannoli thing like behind the stages. And we're going to see how they make the cannoli and doing like a little food video interview with that too.
Hell yeah.
Tune into that video when it comes out. It's going to be awesome.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks again for doing this, dude. Thank you guys for tuning in. Get on the Patreon, patreon.com/Durag and the Deertag. About to do another one of these. Naeem will be joining us for that one.
Yes, and we'll be in Mississippi for Porch Fest, April 11th to the 12th. And thanks for everyone who came out to the Scottsdale PA show. That was fucking banging.
That looked
We had
very
a lot
sick.
of fun. And yeah, I think that covers it.
One more thing.
Yes.
Just announced, me and Naeem are co-headlining the Atlanta Helium. February 27th.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm very excited. It's a new room. Never been to Atlanta. So I know we got some bros down there. So please pull up. Don't make us look like fools for having them book us, dude. Please pack that thing out.
Come through, baby.
And then we'll be in Syracuse in June. So
That's
just
right.
Come hang.
You got to
with
do
us,
an Italian skit like Eddie Murphy.
dude. Yeah.
You know, Juju beads. Do something with cannoli though, South Philly.
Oh, absolutely.
Rocky Balboa or something.
We got to bring you back for that.
That'd be great.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cannoli, brother. I'm hooked now. But all right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys.
All right, guys.